never been a black cop in this city. We think you might be the man to open things up around here.
This is Ron Stallworth calling. Well, who am I speaking with?
This is David Duke.
Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan. That David Duke?
God, last time I checked.
Delivering on his promise to have a movie filled with drama that's dark, but highlighted with comedy so that you can get the message, Spike Lee pulled it off in this movie, Blackkklansman, and we're going to review it in this video. If you're finding me for the first time, please go ahead, subscribe to the channel, click that notification bell so you're down every time we drop these life game videos. Join me on all my other social media links. If you feel like you love this channel enough to make a donation, do so at Patreon. And join me on the great Stardust app. That's where I do 30-second reviews, and you can do 30-second reviews so we know how you feel about these movies. Let's jump into the video. What's up, everybody? You're in the building with old Uncle Mont, host of the Life Games channel. And what are we doing today? We're helping you save money or time by reviewing the movie Blackkklansman. And it was a pretty good one, and we're going to discuss it. But before we do that, y'all know I got to put on my +7 glasses of cinema sexy as hell. Work on skilling up this craft while I got Panther on Panther action going on. Go over to shoplifegames.com, check out my store, check out what's in there, and always check my video description. There are life game links in there for something that everybody wants to do, for money making, money saving. My wife is doing kidney talks down there, everything you want. Blackkklansman is a movie about a brother who wants to infiltrate the KKK during the 70s, and he has a white guy that has to go in. He talks to him on the phone, that whole deal. And it stars, believe it or not, John David Washington. He is Denzel Washington's son. And if y'all are not familiar with him, he is the brother, the goofy brother that I might add, that plays in Ballers as a wide receiver.
What, Pops? What? You gonna say something?
I ain't stepping in that trap.
I'm asking for your opinion. Permission to speak freely.
The only way you gonna get that yellow jacket is when you know who's throwing you the ball.
Are you fucking crazy? This is hard.
Well, this movie right here, he certainly stepped out of that shadow of being the goofy ass wide receiver. He delivers a hella role in this movie as the cop trying to infiltrate the KKK. What he was able to do in this movie, because this is, ladies and gentlemen, a pretty dark story. I mean, the gravity on this story is unreal. You just gotta go see it. He was able to deliver a whole lot of comedy in this movie. He's probably going to be nominated for some different things in this movie, and there was times when he would shift his voice. I was thinking, well, damn, that's Denzel #2. This movie is directed and done by Spike Lee. It's not Spike Lee's traditional movie where he's kind of pro-black power type movie. He kind of done this one in a mainstream form with adding the humor, and I'm glad he done that because the overall message of this movie is one that everybody needs to go see, considering the times we're living in where it looks like the person that's leading the United States might be up the creek and dealt with some racism and some collusion. This is definitely a movie that brings people together. You understand some of the things that happen to African Americans and minorities based on this movie. Overall message is astounding in this movie. And I think what was really, really good, that's hard to do, that Spike Lee was able to accomplish in this movie, he was able to mix all that dark gravity of the movie with humor. And it's kind of tough to do that when you're talking about something that's so visceral. I mean, just so blatant and hardcore. He made light of it, and he did it in a very, very good way. Now, this is a true story. It's a historically true story. However, they did take liberties with some of the things that happened in this movie. But I don't know any historical story that doesn't do that. And they always do that for entertainment value. And those points was well made. Now let's talk about what's good with this movie. All the acting in this movie is great. Them dudes that played the KKK, they did so good, I'm thinking that their asses had to be racist in real life. But I read the reports on these guys, and they're all fun-loving individuals. They're not racist. But they played their role so good, hell, I wanted to jump through the screen and go beat up a white dude. John David Washington played his role really, really good. Now the bad in this movie, the little bit of bad in this movie, is that at times the pacing gets very, very slow. At times, not the whole movie, but at times the pacing gets slow. The movie is rather long. If they could have figured out a way to cut it down a little bit, this movie probably would be 10 out of 10. But having said that, I'm going to give this movie 9 out of 10 for everything it delivers. You'll be surprised. If you haven't seen it yet, this is definitely one you want to go see in the theaters. And that's going to do it for this video. Don't forget to like my video, comment, and subscribe. Go get yourself a life game. Check my video description box. Go over to shoplifegames.com. Share my videos. And until the next Sex is Hell video, I'll see you.